Hello and welcome to this demonstration of Money Timeline. That's an application I've made to help monitor what you're spending your money on, and with a view to sort of help you sort of save some money, I guess. It's basically come from the idea that I'm very bad at budgeting, and that I wanted a little tool that would let me see what I'm spending my money on mostly, and that kind of thing. So the first step is downloading the Air file from the website. This you then double click on to install the application. Click install. That's fine, so click continue there, and then that's installed to your computer. It then opens, and this is the application. It'll allow you to, at the moment, only load statements from Halifax and Lloyd's. Basically the process is you download the CSV file from your online banking system, and then you click on the appropriate button, and I've downloaded a few from Halifax, so if I just double click on this, it'll load up that CSV. And basically the way that you can visualize what you're spending on is by using a system of categories. These are the ones that come pre-populated with the application, but you can of course add as many as you like. And the first thing you need to do, ideally, is to just go ahead and categorize all the transactions in your statement. As you can see, the blue ones here have been automatically categorized based on some keywords. For example, the food shopping category has these keywords: Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, etc. And any transaction which has that keyword within the description automatically gets added to the food shopping category. As you can see here, Sainsbury's food shopping. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and categorize my transactions. I believe that's rent. I'll just go and put a few into MISC, Boots, MISC, BT Group, rent and bills, unfortunately. Some stuff, MISC, a little miscellaneous. This is for cash, from a cash point. Unknown direct debit, and then another cash point, and finally the Dublin Castle. That sounds suspiciously like a pub. So categorised 25. So now I'm done, and it will take me back to this screen, and it will automatically put the account number in as the in this button here underneath Halifax. So if I click on that, I then get a timeline which basically shows all the days, months and years, and then visualizes the input, the credit and debit for those days. So here we go. That looks like wages. Very nice. And it will basically show your balance. This is what this white line is, and then all the transactions that you've had over the period of that statement. You can drag to sort of get a zoomed in view. You get rollovers telling you roughly how much is going in and out for each day. You can use the mouse wheel to scroll or just drag. You also get a system where you can get a breakdown of a month's transactions. Looking at this is sort of still in early stages at the moment, but you can see that this percentage of the money that came in was from my wages. I got a bank fee there, miscellaneous, nights out, £7.20, and it just gives you a rough idea of what you're spending your money on for June, and then you can also get the breakdown for years as well. So that's my information about 2011 so far. Yeah, so that's that. We could then go back and add another statement. So if I just close this down, just want to show you that it saves it. So there it is saved. I can maybe add another statement. Here we go. That's for family. Some more nights out, I'm afraid. Sainsbury's, that's food shopping. That's eating out, very nice. Eating out at Vietnamese. Don't know what that is. Here's a good example of something I can show you. This is a charge from Flickr for my yearly subscription or 2-yearly subscription. I do a bit of photography, so I might want to add a photography category, and this is how you do it. Just click on New under the categories list, type in photography, and then I'm going to add a keyword. Basically this means every time a transaction pops up with the word Flickr in, it'll be automatically categorized under photography. So I can save that, go back, and as you see, that's now under the category photography. Orange is rent and bills. You know, it's my telephone company, so I'm actually going to add another keyword to rent and bills by editing it. Add a keyword of orange, save that, and then go back, and so that's been added to rent and bills. Now every time I add a statement with a transaction from orange, it'll automatically be categorized. Add this to cash, add this to miscellaneous, rent and bills, and this is rent and bills. So done, 25. Go to that account, and you can see the money has been quickly pulled back out again into my rent. So yeah, so the output's rent and bills. I've got a little bit of money in from some random thing, and that's basically Money Timeline for now. I'm busy adding new features, and hope you can find it useful.